Alright, buckle up because this story is full of a bunch of twists and turns. So grab your popcorn and recline that chair because the video is starting now. So this story goes back to when I was a freshman in high school, and like most of you who clicked on this video, you were probably dabbling and experimenting with the dark substance known as marijuana. Or you just want to hear a funny story. But anyway, I was one of those wizards who loved to get high. And not just high, but faded. And not saying I'm proud of that, but in my friend group, I got known as the stoner. Which, at the time, I thought was cool, but looking back, that shit was cringe as fuck. Especially since I was like 14 going on 15 and I was frying my brain cells for fun because I thought it was cool, but now I'm glad that I can look back at those experiences and think, why the hell was I so stupid? Anyway, being known as a stoner, all of my homies eventually got a little curious and they paid me to pick up some of that sweet Mary Jane for them. And being chill like that, I of course delivered to them. And I thought nothing of this though, but those experiences actually led me down the dark path of becoming the plug. But that's for another video. Anyway, word got out that I could supply the grass to the poor souls in need of a good time. And eventually, a mutual homie who I kinda knew because we had classes together pulled up to me at my locker one day. He asked me, "Yo man." Oh shit, wait, actually he was like white as snow, so he was more like, "Hey man, so I heard you can get me some of that marijuana." Yeah. "Cool man, so how much money?" I swear that this was like one of the most like undercover cop interactions I've ever had.
I'm looking for the blue M30s. People call them the perks, but I believe they're fentanyl.
And also, this dude is so stupid because he pulled up not even knowing how much that he should be paying for like any substances, and I could have like easily scammed them, but being a respectable businessman with morals, I said,
$35.
"Cool man, here you go." Yeah, thanks. "So when do you think you can get it to me?" Probably by like Wednesday. It was currently Monday, by the way. "Okay man, sounds good." So school ended and I went home, played Rainbow Six Siege, and then went to sleep. As I was walking to my bus stop the next morning, all I could think about was what I was gonna get with the $20 that this random kid just gave me. Like, I could easily get him like some of the most boof weed ever, but I have morals, so I wasn't gonna do that. So I decided that I was gonna get him some of that Bhutanese shadow pack with crystal so purple they're asking where's Ronald.
Nigga.
Anyway, I make it to my bus stop in the morning and I'm just chilling, waiting for my bus, when all of a sudden, some of my upperclassmen homies pulled up to the bus stop, and we locked eyes and proceeded to hit the nastiest dap up ever.
Son of a bitch.
And we get to talking, and these dudes hit me with the most Shark Tank proposition like I was Mark Roman. "Sharks, we were asking for $20 for one chocolate chip cookie." Why is one $20? Did you make it with gold?" "No sharks, these are in fact infused cookies, otherwise known in the market as edibles." And see, I got a little excited to hear that because I've only ever heard of the name of these bad boys and I've never gotten to experience eating one in real life yet. So this was a deal of a lifetime and I had to shoot him an offer. "I will do $30 for 2. Deal. And with that, I secured the bag. One thing I never thought about though is how I could have easily been scammed and given some like Chips Ahoy cookies, but I was young and naive, so I just assumed they were legit. But if you notice the video title, then you would be right if you guessed that they are the real deal. Anyway, I hop on my bus and head to school, and I messaged the homie that I bought the cookie for to let him know that I would be early on my shipment, and he messaged me, "Perfect, meet me by your locker." So I get to school and I walk in on a damn mission to find the dude to deliver his goods. And I find him waiting at my locker and I hand him one of the cookies, which are in a damn Ziploc bag. And at first he was like, "What the hell is this?" "Bro, just trust me, this isn't edible. This baby will get you the highest you've ever been." "Alright." So he ate the cookie in like 2 bites right in front of my eyes and dipped. So I decided that it would be a good time for me to also eat the cookie. So I bit it, and bro, that shit tasted like straight fucking dirt, which caught me off guard, but alas, I ate it. The thing was, I didn't have the knowledge that edibles took a while to kick in, because I was so used to smoking where the high kicks in almost instantly that I actually kind of got pissed off that nothing was happening at first. So I was just thinking, damn, I got ripped off. Fuck. So anyway, I had my first period, which was biology. Luckily enough, I sat on a table in the back with 3 of my homies, Logan, Andrew, and Josh. So we were all back there just messing around, and me and my homie Logan are listening to music together, and he puts on some of the most rinkiest, dinkiest, atrocious ass SoundCloud rap I've ever heard. So I try to take over the aux, but my homie's like, alright, wait, I got this crazy new song which just leaked and I think you need to hear it. Alright man, last chance. As this banger starts to play, all that I start to feel like is I got so faded that as soon as the beat hit, I was literally feeling like I was in slow motion, and this must have hit me so hard because my homies at the table all looked at me and they were all like, dude, are you good? You look super faded. Nah bro, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, so that cookie that I bought that I thought was bunk was actually a ticking time bomb of pure THC, which at that point was beating my ass. Like at this point in time, I have never felt this fucking high in my life, and it was only getting worse as the period went on. Class ends and my homies are damn near walking me out by holding my hand, because for some reason I could barely comprehend my surroundings, and luckily my homie Logan had the same class as me for the next period, so he was able to walk me all the way to the class. We get in and sit down, and everyone sitting near me were just looking at me so hard. All throughout the period, everyone was just constantly asking, dude, are you high? And I wouldn't even say anything for like a few seconds until I would just kind of mutter out, yes. Class ends, and I had to yet again be escorted to my next class like I was the president. And I was feeling this edible hard. Luckily for me, the next period was lunch, so I could go chill and eat some food because I was starving. Third period ends and it's lunchtime, so I head out and I'm walking the halls with some of my homies, and for context to this next part I'm about to tell you, my school has these like rest areas in the hallways to where it's kind of like a hangout spot, and like pretty much I just have like couches and sofas there where like students are allowed to hang out. And anyway, as we start walking towards one of these areas, all I see is a pair of shoes hanging off one of the edges of the couches. And I was thinking, damn, who the hell is laying down on the couch? And as I walk closer, all I see is the mutual homie lying face down on the couch, absolutely knocked out. And all I thought was, holy shit, I killed him. But then he started snoring loud as shit, so I was like, never mind. So then me and the homies went to go get lunch at the cafeteria, and that orange chicken with rice that they were serving us that day was fucking bussin'. I ended up finishing out the day without too much of a problem, and then I head home, and let me just say, I took the fattest nap ever. Like, you can't even call it a nap, because I straight up just went to sleep for like 8 hours and then woke up at like 3 in the morning dazed and confused. I low-key felt like I was lost, and at that point I thought that like everything had been a dream. And if you're wondering what happened to the mutual homie I found on the couch, it actually turned out that he had been sleeping there since second period, which I kind of feel responsible for, but hey, he had fun, probably. Overall, my first experience with edibles, I would rate it 9 out of 10. Make sure you subscribe and like the video. Bye.